Alright guys, welcome back to episode 27 of Reap Map Dev. We're actually going to be playing by myself on single player. Um, Now, I just want to walk you through some of the things that have changed. That is, we have a new class system. You might know that. But if you don't, there you go. We have a new class system. Nizerith, after the game starts, which it has, but you won't be able to see that because I relogged. We'll be stance right now. And I just failed on that. So here's some really cool things. This is all repairable now. All the things are repairable. They all use pressure plates. So here you go. Stance is now class based. Getting pressure plates as well as 2 stacks of blocks. All of the classes will get pressure plates. Nizerith will get 20, the maximum amount for the class, and the least is 5. So you could basically repair a function, no problem. Like, one function is 1 teleporter, so the max you need to repair is 5. So very simple, right? It's impossible to get into the hacking sequence. Nobody really believes me when I say it, but you really can't. It's checking like right at the center of here, in a 2 block or 3 block radius. So even if you're in there, it's gonna teleport you out. So it's really finicky, and that's how it works. So stance, this and that, right? This is no longer going to be here. I still have it just because we might need to play with it. Oh, look at that, guys. What is this? Well, the Legend of Steve has teamed up with me. He's a beta tester. He hasn't teamed up with me. He's not. He just he built this structure for the map, and I just put it in because it's just perfect the way it is. So I'm crediting him as of that. He's also a beta tester himself, so yeah, essentially, just gotta credit the people that have participated. I was really stubborn in the beginning, like I just wanted to do things my own way, but it's really helpful to have, another person help you out with something that you're not good at, and that was the back. So this looks really good. I like it a lot. I designed this part over here with, it makes it harder. I didn't really design it fully, but I designed part of it. I just want to give full credit, even though I did some of the things on here. I just want to give full credit to him because it really means a lot to me. So yeah, guys, that's some of the progress there. Right now, you won't even be able to see the game time because it's in unloaded chunks. Because you're not on a server. I'm not on a server right now, so all of that has been paused until I go into loaded chunks. And yeah, guys, that is about it for this area. The ender crystals are all the way in the back. Actually, I'll show you right now. This should teleport me to the back wall. Okay, or midway. So a lot has spawned here. The sound is very high. So yeah, it's really cool stuff. The potions should work good now. I'm actually gonna go to peaceful, and that's just to show you I'm in single player. I could control from my main menu, and we haven't. Oh, here we go. No speed, huh? Very strange how everything works, man. I'm telling you. Nothing really works with the potions. I don't know why. It should work. I'm telling you. But I want to introduce you the hacking sequence. Yeah, it's like really not working. Oh, there we go. That should give me speed. Not at all, man. No speed. Okay, alright. I'm gonna pretend to be a marauder now, and I'm gonna see you in a sec. Well, actually, I'll do it right now. Join marauder. Okay, guys, now watch this. Actually, here we go. I'll be right back. Alright, here I am. I'm gonna become a marauder. So we all know that, this is all the same thing, right? I just want to move to the, getting one of these so I could get there faster. There we go. And I just want to move as fast as I can all the way to the wall, so I'll see you in a bit, guys. Alright, guys, I'm basically here, ender crystal, same spot, but all of this generally has been moved. Now watch this. Reader can't use it. However, he is using the use. Him using the bread sequence is bad too. Blowing this up actually would actually spare all the redstone. So yeah, that's pretty crazy, huh? You can't actually get it, but now I'm a marauder. I can actually walk through here. Now I'm gonna show you the hacking sequence for real, guys. So here we are. So you blow your way in, and that's why I'm doing it in a single player. Just like that. So as long as that sound's playing and you're on the obsidian, then you'll get teleport. If you're not, then it won't. Check if Reaper is hacked. I still never implemented that. You can actually break blocks in here. Leave hacking sequence. If a player already attempted, you can't. It's one-time use. So attempt hacking sequence. This is a random sequence and could take a while. Leaving server during sequence can corrupt it. It definitely can, guys. So this is it. That was a very, very, very lucky go. It happened the first time. But I want to show you if it doesn't happen the first time. Just some minor redstone configuration. As you can see, I just came from the wall. But here you go. This is what it's going to sound like. As you can see, it could take a while. Oh, there we go. We got it. See, the Reaper will sound like he's really having trouble on, you're pounding on him, you're fixing him up so he's hacked. So now it's more realistic. Do you remember the last time? The hacking sequence where you had to fit in a 1x1 area to hack and stand there? It's like that, but it's much cooler. Now you can't get hurt for hacking a sequence once you're in there from the teleporter. What I might do is extend the time. But, I mean, now it's really dangerous to allow someone to go. But yeah, they can hack the sequence just like that. It's very simple. So yeah, guys, I mean, that's basically it for the hacking sequence. We'll move on to this. As you can see, I can actually see now. You used to get night vision, which would corrupt your vision completely. But now it's been changed. You get blindness, you can't sprint, but you have speed 2 to compensate. And jump boost too. Just like that, you see. So, yeah, pretty crazy stuff. To give you a tour of the actual castle itself, there's not much on the interior. It's mostly structure is what we went for when building. And essentially you have this whole entire post to shoot. All right here. Over here you can drop lava, which is not actually in there, right? But you could drop lava. What else? You could climb up here. There's even more posts if you go down here. You're in a more enclosed spot. Same thing on both sides. It's symmetrical. And yeah, I mean, you could shoot people from down here. It's really cool, honestly, the idea with this. I really like it. That's why it's actually in the map itself. I might do my own modifications, but right now it's really good. This is the thickness of the wall. It's really thick. We got another post up here. Perfect. All posts right here, perfect for shooting and hiding behind. So yeah, it's really neat. I really like this, actually. We have flags here to represent the paradisers. And over here is a ladder up and down the castle itself. So yeah, as you can see, all the shots here are hitting, and it's really cool stuff. You could flood the gate if you'd like. And this would be your way out, and that's the ender crystals. Now I'm showing you kind of something that's not really implemented yet, and that's the end game, and the score to see if you can't see that, you'll be able to see. Like, all right, let me rephrase. If you can't see the ender crystal that's destroyed, you can have another visual reminder, which is going to be a giant board up here, and they're going to be basically Reaper heads that, like that, right there, you see that Reaper head? Instead of a redstone torch, it's a Reaper head. And when you activate him, nothing really happens. I don't have redstone to actually activate his lights, but that will happen over here. So if the light on the Reaper is on, then you destroy the ender crystal if it's on. So yeah, we have a lot of visual indication. This is all temporary right here too. I haven't really done much with that, but yeah, guys, I mean, that's been the map. I spent a lot of time doing the hacking sequence. The new suppressions that you haven't seen yet, I'll probably show you right now. But yeah, guys, it's about it really. Plus game mode 0 and / scoreboard, teams, join, pair to sitters. Huh. It's not actually working. Oh, guys, I wanted to show you this as well. If you do blow up all of the structure, it still will work, as you can see. Where's the obsidian? Wherever the obsidian is, you just put the pressure plate. And yeah, you could basically destroy this as much as you want. It'll still work. I'll just show right now. / give Reapism 70 64. Alright, so watch this, guys. See? It still works. And that'll still work as well. No problems here. As well as it's really compact now. It just goes into the floor, that's all. Yo, what up, guys, and welcome back. Okay, so last cut was a few days ago, maybe a week ago. It's been a while, guys, and I switched between World Edit server and this server. There's 2 servers in this server folder I have. I have a few server folders, as you could probably tell. Okay, guys, so right off the bat, I just want to do those settings so I don't have to worry about it later on in the video. And now what I really want to discuss is the map itself. Now we can all see a big change and a big chunk error as well. Now one thing, guys, you're probably gonna notice is it changed a bit. So now we have this area, it's all cobble and stuff. It doesn't really transition that good, so I'm gonna implement all the grass going all the way there. I'm gonna do that. As well as the wall itself has been modified. Now we're given more cobweb support on this side, kind of carrying out the theme to prevent players from trying to build up. Now there's been a lot of controversy in the latest games of 7.32.7 I've been beta testing, and that is this side right here. Now as you can see, for the aesthetical part of the wall, this is in the void. So technically speaking, if you are building in the void, which is a rule in the map, it is against the rules. However, when it does come to this, you could build or complete these, I think, for now, is what I'm going for. Because it would be a lot of work to actually move this over. Not that I'm being lazy, even the legend of Steve himself, who built most of this wall, even said the same thing. It would be a lot of work to do it, so I have to kind of take his word, and it does seem like that would be the case. So to move this over, we'd have to move this, and then to even out this way, it would be very difficult. So instead, for now, essentially you can actually use this, but it's been a little bit harder to get through. But that is the only part. You can't build one out from there. That would be completely against the rules. So you can't build right here, that's against the rules, but you could build here. You see what I'm saying? Okay, hopefully we get the same notes here. But you can't build out here because that would be even more in the void. So the only exception is building like this, right? So we could complete that, get through, just like that, and then we could carry out, right? So that is the exception only. And hopefully you guys got that. Alright, so next part is the potion lab. Guys, it was a really good project that I built on this map. However, it seems to break every time I start a match for some reason. That has nothing to do with the redstone. What I'm going to probably do is troubleshoot it with you guys. And one of the main problems is this. When this is locking that, it doesn't take any inputs. So the only way I could fix this is by taking the items out of here and putting it right there and switching that. So this will now unlock that, and now it would be ready for any input, as you could probably tell. See, it's a very strange, very strange way this works, and I think I already spotted the problem if I do not already see. Maybe that could have been a problem, but as you can see, this locks it right away, so you can't. And then this will retract, and then once that's done, this line will turn off, as we'll see in a little bit, and that will unlock the potions. And that should have told me, oh, I'm not a paradiser, that's correct. Okay, and also another thing I probably want to do is, if the marauders do hack it, now it will shout out to the marauders instead of the paradisers. So yeah, that's going to be quite challenging. Also, if I do that, I want to change the paradiser spawn, so they no longer spawn here. So that's going to be very interesting. There's going to be a couple spawns actually for a paradiser, and I'm trying to think about how I'm going to go about doing that exactly. So yeah, guys, this has been the wall. Really, my wall is just really simple. You know, it should be relatively hard to get through with everybody on it. But then the back wall is pretty industrial, and you could probably burn out with flint and steel if you ever so feel inclined to. So yeah, guys, we're gonna continue on, and I'm gonna show you some progress. Now over here we have the ender crystals. They're in this alignment, and we have a new indication system. Now if you cannot see the ender crystal from where you stand, no fear at all. Actually, you will be able to see it. So how exactly I'm doing that is essentially when the item or when the ender crystal is destroyed, it's going to do the equivalent of this, and that's going to happen. Now this will not lag. You probably, if you're a map creator yourself, you assume that light updates do cause ton of lag to the server. You are absolutely correct. However, this is not updating any light at all. If you look at BL, that's block light. As you can see, it's only updating right here. Now, for obvious reasons, we know why it's updating right there, because this glowstone does not reach there. But it doesn't update anywhere else. So as you can see, it's only updating a little bit of the light. And trust me, guys, nobody has said it's lagged the server at all. So it's a really crazy, you know, thing I'm doing there, which makes it really cool. A nice indication system, like so. And it works really good. So people look at that right away and they're like, oh wow, someone destroyed it, what shall we do? So yeah, it's kind of like that, guys. This is supposed to just lock that, so there we go. We can't really cut that off, so essentially we want to stop it so it's off, and then it'll turn on the blinking effect if it has been destroyed. Alright, guys, there's something now that needs to be done, and that is finishing up the map. Alright, so another change that I want to go over before we start building. I don't even know if we'll have time, but here's another change. Activating the Reaper. Also with the Reaper, actually, that's actually a really cool thing that I haven't thought about, putting the Reaper's head above there. Activating the Reaper unlocks the potions and access to suppressions in Midway. Now what is Midway? This entire ground right here is Midway. So from the arrows all the way down to the front wall, that's Midway. However, on the radar you are not detected over here, because this is more radioactive for paradiser. So you won't be detected if you're a paradiser over here. So it's pretty cool how I'm doing the map. Not many people will actually know that, but it's a lot of gameplay and design I really go for, and it's that what makes the map unique to myself, and what I like so much about my map. So yeah, guys, you need to even if a Marauder hacks the potions, if he hacks or if he hacks a Reaper and activates the potions, they won't be able to use it if the Reaper isn't activated. They still need the Reaper. You could hack the Reaper when he's not on because he's even. It should be easier if he's not on, right? But it's the same delay. I mean, it's the same chance if he's on or off. But essentially, he still needs to be active. So if you're a Marauder and you hack the Reaper before they even have a chance to activate the Reaper, then you gotta activate the Reaper because you can't use the potions now. So teleporting to suppressions does require the Reaper being activated in midway. Everything is repairable actually now, and everything is very small, as you can see. There's bedrock behind all these blocks, and you can actually tunnel right through. But essentially, what I'm doing here is just bedrock going to the bottom like that. So if you do decide to do a giant, TNT blast over here, you'll see like bedrock going up from the ground, and there's only so much ground level here, so it goes 4 deep with the bedrock. So yeah, guys, it's basically that. Light indicates availability. Obviously, if it gets broken up, you just won't have the indication, but that doesn't mean that it's not available. It could still be available. But here's the thing, nobody knows this, but now melons is a 30-time use, but you get 10 each every time. So no longer will you have to stand there and just press it like constantly. You just press it once and you should be good. And the bread system as well is very it takes 1 minute now, so all is repairable. So yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, a lot of bugs proceed when I activate the game without a backup, and when I reset it, I forget of really important things I have to reset, like this over here, this dead switch. It's very important that I do that because the paradisers will go in there if it's open. So you gotta always be careful about that kind of stuff, and if you are making stuff like I am, make sure that you reset your dead switches. Always. One other cool thing that I added for the lobby is Reap's Lottery. Now I know this is kind of like casino style, but this is for anyone in game mode, anything really. I suggest going in like adventure or survival. You won't be able to break anything because this is spawn air. But essentially, welcome to Reap's Lottery. This is a fun little game you can play while waiting for a game to start or end. So I know I read that backwards, but Mega Thousands, you have an 11% random chance of winning. So this means 11% chance of winning on average. You could never win this, honestly. If you are that unlucky with the randomization of math and how Minecraft uses randomization, if you are that unlucky every time you press a button, you could possibly never win this. But it's very likely, and I'll show you. This is a 3% and you'll win $1 billion, and essentially the idea is you step in here, top button is to leave the lottery and bottom button is to play. So that's leaving it. Now it won't make that noise. This is actually an older version of the map that I'm using, because my new one that had everything beautifully working didn't get saved. So let's play lottery. So I didn't win that time, as you can see. It's gonna shout to the server and teleport me out if I did. As you can see, I'm not winning, and ideally you want to press the button again once the sound is done playing. Nope, free. You see how unlucky I'm getting? Now I'm sure if I keep pressing it soon enough, there you go. iReapism has won the basic lottery. Now it's basic because it's a temporary name. It was just me testing the things. So essentially, yeah, that's how it works. And sometimes it could take the first try, even with that, but it's very unlikely. So yeah,
So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Next episode, we're going to work on the lottery system and some other game mechanics, and I am eager to actually start recording that. So I will see you then, guys, and enjoy. Peace out now. Have a great day.